Right, in this video I'm going to learn the begleri. And while learning as much as I can on this thing, I'm going to talk about consistency and basically how it guarantees success in whatever you do. And I understand that you probably know how important consistency is already, but I feel like people need reminded of it, especially before starting something new. Because sure, everyone can look back and what they've learned and achieved and say, yeah, consistency played a big part. But knowing how important that is while learning a new skill or before starting something can be really helpful. First off, why do people fail consistency? Why do millions of people set themselves goals at the end of a year that they never hit? Well, there could be a few reasons. One, they don't give themselves enough time to see the benefits of consistency. Two, they don't set themselves goals or plan out how they're actually going to stay consistent. And three, they don't enjoy what they're trying to be consistent at. For example, if I completely hated playing with this thing in the beginning, didn't set myself any small goals, and gave up practicing after 10 minutes, it's very unlikely I would see any benefits of consistency. For consistency to work, you need to set yourself goals and, more importantly, habits around those goals. The thing is, all winners and losers can set the same goals, and the only thing that separates those people are the habits they commit to. So in short, to start being consistent, you should identify and pick out the thing you actually want to get good at. Set big or small goals connected to that thing. Then pick habits surrounding those goals. And finally, put together an enjoyable routine that you can actually stick to. This video and all my previous videos are examples of consistency working on a small scale. So let's take something that's larger and more difficult to do, like building a good physique. Now you can't just buy a set of weights, lift them every week for a year and expect to have a nice physique. However, if you did manage to stay consistent for that long, a few things would happen. You would start enjoying the process of learning about health and working out. You'd start discovering creators who make content on health and working out. You would try out new routines and build habits connected to health and fitness. And over time your identity would change and you'd be seen as a person who works out and stays healthy. Basically, through consistency you'll learn how to enjoy building a nice physique. The thing is, no one's born with a passion for exercising or running. You need to do those things consistently to build a passion for it. Everything I've talked about can be formed into a mindset. Basically what the mindset is just knowing that through consistency and finding a way to enjoy that consistency, you can achieve a lot. If I wanted a larger, more muscular physique, I know I could achieve one. If I wanted to write a book, I know I could write one. If I wanted to learn a song on a trumpet or any instrument, I know I could eventually do that. So try and identify the things you actually want to achieve and start being consistent with it. Let's take me and making YouTube videos for example. Right now my videos can be better. I'm aware of certain things and a lot of things that would make them better. Maybe it's setting up better camera angles, having better lighting, or improving my voiceovers. There's an endless amount of things I could get better at, and over time, if I stay consistent and kept posting, my writing, filming, editing, voiceovers and overall videos would improve. It'd be hard for them not to. So here's the final takeaways. 1. Consistent learning compounds, and some form of growth or success is inevitable. 2. Consistency forms passions. No one's born with a passion for something. You need to consistently do it to build a love for it. 3. You will forget the importance of consistency, so try and consistently remind yourself of the importance of it before starting something and during learning something new. Anyway, it's the end of the video and I've learned a decent amount in this thing. If I added up every separate trick, it would maybe be about over 20 tricks learned, which I'm pretty happy with. In the beginning I could do this. Now